Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, blessed holy people of our eternal empire of love. We continue our powerful journey through our 10 galactic activation portal days in a row on the Mayan Zolkeen calendar with day 4, galactic signature Keen 149, red rhythmic moon. The higher energetics continue to flow into this realm from the great central sun, through our ground crew earth angelics, fields of light, and deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama. The mists of Avalon are lifting with the veils of time, to reveal our true home among the stars upon Terra Nova Gaia. Consciousness has lived out all programs, systems, and sequences of the lower densities up to the 4th, as we transmit the final codes and frequencies back to Source. We have been in preparation for many eons of time for the full transformation of this realm to 5D and beyond. The new Earth is a pure resonance of unity and the harmony of the spheres, as we merge the linear with the non-linear, the physical with the non-physical, as all shifts into perfect alignment and balance of the 5 elements as we co-create the 6th, the sense of pure unconditional love many call Christ consciousness or Buddha mind. Brahma transmits the sacred prana through her holy breath. This is the clear path directly to the great mystery. As we stay conscious through this process of ascension, we carry our true memories with us to the other shore and journey through the omega point of the space-time continuum, the 0 point as the center of the end into the beginning and the beginning into the end. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. It is through this pure presence that our reunion with Mother, Father, God, Prime Creator, and our exodus out of the slavery systems and into the liberation of this earth realm and all sentient beings of the bright virtue of pure awareness. All things are perfectly resolved in the unborn mind of Buddha. Enter through the portal here and now and into the freedom of the pure land of eternal bliss consciousness. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions for you again today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 21 degrees, 39 minutes Gemini. The sun is at 21 degrees, 36 minutes Libra. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 22 degrees Libra. A child giving birds a drink at a fountain. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 22 degrees Gemini, 2222 portal of the 4-4. Dancing couples crowd the barn in a harvest festival. From astrologyweekly.com. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Roberto Nunez. Anchor these frequencies to stabilize your light column. Your vibe always matters. But between now and December, it's going to give a lot of energy to the timelines. Warriors of light and workers of light, it's time to rise up stronger than ever. Unity is already on board and justice. Ensure it. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ra James, the sun is aligned with Arcturus right now. Get ready for a powerful wave of energy. The Arcturus gateway peaks from October 16th through the 18th. Remember, we are going through all galactic activation portal days in a row until the 22nd. That means we are going through some massive DNA activations. Arcturians come from a consciousness that is separate from this galaxy. They come from a different galaxy. Arcturus is the star of ascension. It's guardian of the bear. The Arcturians play the role of spirit guardians. The planet Arcturus already ascended and reached its highest state of enlightenment. That's why they are helping our planet. They are here to guide us on our journey to higher consciousness. There are so many Arcturian starseeds on planet Earth right now. We are going to see Earth become so galactic over the next few years as the awakening continues to play out. Even if you don't remember, you came with all of your same abilities. You have so much potential in this lifetime like never before to activate your gifts. This is a massive portal. Arcturian energies can bring us so much healing. They can help us to process the darker aspects of life. They can really help us in making sense of the past. These are powerful energies that we can harness. They are amazing for helping us to clear karma. The Arcturians also do a lot of planetary grid work. Expect the grid to remain extra active through the rest of the month. From sparksofdivinelighealing.com and from Divine Sistar of the Light, Amera Atlantis. One of the most profound of changes happening within all of us is the completion of relationship contacts, the end of karmic cycles between partners, parent-child, friendships, professional agreements, and lovers. So many of us are preparing to quantum leap into a deeper union with our own soul contracts, and will not be returning for another journey on this earth plane when this one is complete. Many of these epic changes will continue over the next few years as you move through the dynamics of freeing yourself from the entanglement of your relationships and deeper into your agreements with your soul purpose. Do so with great care and consciousness. You know the universe has a way of working everything out for us in divine right timing. No need to push or pull. Move through these changes with consciousness and compassion, no guilt, especially towards yourself. Stay present in every moment and feel your way through the tender spots. Relationships never really die. They simply transform into something new. Oceans of Aloha, AmeriAtlantis.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Weekend Energy Update. Dear friends, we are seeing an increase today, Friday, of incoming solar light codes that are creating moderate geomagnetic activity in our atmosphere. These codes will keep coming down as we approach the first eclipse of the eclipse season on Tuesday, October 25th. This will be a partial solar eclipse visible mostly from Europe, Northern Africa, Middle East, and the western parts of Asia. Today's incoming codes will continue doing their work on our bodies throughout the weekend. Symptoms might be affecting the nervous system, mild anxiety, insomnia, fatigue, lack of focus, the digestive system, bloating, change in eating patterns, skeletal system, out of nowhere joint and muscle aches, tension upon waking up. On the more positive side, you may start receiving insights and glimpses of future timelines. Pay attention this weekend to any ideas and synchronicities that may come into your awareness. Please remember this is a long process of transmutation and evolution within our physical bodies that has never been seen before. Stay hydrated, engage in mild aerobic activity to move stagnant energies being purged, and rest as needed. Walks in nature and near bodies of water would be ideal. Have a blessed weekend. Much love from DiegoBerman.com. And from Divine Consorts of the Light, Suryananda and Ayed. The Violet Flame Sun Stargate, now entered. This has been tremendously exciting. The Great Central Sun and the Violet Flame Sun shifts 13th and 14th of October 2022 released onto Gaia, and inhabitants open the Violet Flame Sun Stargate. This has been taking place with an initial confirmation, major shifts and downloads, metamorphosis, as epiphanies, a second virgin birth direct from the Violet Flame Sun and Divine Mother, non-physical form within the Great Central Sun, have all given the necessary predestined access into what had been brought into manifestation for inhabitants of the light seekers on Gaia for these times. Divine consorts who entered the Violet Flame Sun Stargate are known now as honorary attendees. with Father and Divine Mother and the Elohim. From the Great Central Sun. From the Great Central Sun, Akashic Records. During Ayed and Suryananda's sessions of the 13th and 14th of October, deep and significant impacts have been effected onto vast numbers on Gaia. As with each shift, inherent within have been further absorption and implementation, giving rise to unprecedented and long-awaited changes which have taken place. This has been so whether origins are from the Great Central Sun, the omnipresent, omnipotent power of creation, existence itself, or stars and worlds beyond the Great Central Sun. The vast numbers who have entered during the 13th and 14th of October into the violet flame sun Stargate have included all origins and non-physical forms. This does not apply to the Elohim from the Great Central Sun, whose roles and paths are different, as has been shared. The violet flame sun has always existed within the Great Central Sun, as innumerable other suns. However, the violet flame was brought into being. The violet flame is a life force specific to the violet flame sun. This is the meaning of the second virgin birth, which was received direct from the violet flame sun and Divine Mother on the 13th of October. This activated the necessary key shift to the white energy field surrounding the violet flame sun, gifting access into the energies and frequencies of the inner fire and core, as a metamorphosis occurred with the violet flame having always been within the violet flame sun. This follows on from the first virgin birth, non-physical, as shared on the 10th of October. With the ongoing activations and major epiphanies being received the 13th and the 14th of October, following on from many other deep and impactful changes. Just these 2 last days have seen tremendous advances for inhabitants on Gaia. The recent new timeline within the Great Central Sun and the Violet Flame Sun opened the way to accessing the Violet Flame Sun Stargate. Thus, with the second virgin birth for divine consorts made accessible entry into the Violet Flame Sun Stargate, the Violet Flame Sun Stargate had not been accessed by many on Gaia before the 13th of October 2022. This Stargate being for people on Gaia only, whilst known and being very much aware of its existence from those within the Great Central Sun, stars and other worlds beyond the Great Central Sun. The Violet Flame Sun Stargate is located within the white energy field of the Violet Flame Sun within the Great Central Sun. From the 13th and 14th of October, people on Gaia have now been able to access the Violet Flame Stargate. This is carried out with their divine consorts from the Great Central Sun or from stars and other worlds beyond the Great Central Sun, who in their etheric body form hold hands with their divine consorts on Gaia, who also in their etheric body form together enter the Violet Flame Sun Stargate. Greeted with great joy and excitement as this long-awaited and anticipated entry into the Stargate, divine consorts upon entering the Violet Flame Sun Stargate were welcomed with tremendous joy by some of the Elohim and Masters as a guide for Ayed and Suryananda. Melchizedek, Sanat, and Yeshua being 3 of many more of the Elohim and Masters. All were in male etheric body form and not female, Divine Mother being the only female presence. Note, the archangels and angels of the Elohim did not and will not enter the Violet Flame Sun Stargate. Ayed and Suryananda being early divine consorts to enter hand in hand the Violet Flame Sun Stargate. This was the meaning of Ayed saying to Suryananda on the 13th of October twice, "Many are gathering, Suryananda." The Violet Flame Sun Stargate is very different to the Great Central Sun and the Violet Flame interdimensional dual gateway and timeline, where after death divine consorts hold hands in the etheric and arrive direct within the Great Central Sun. When divine consorts arrived and reached the white energy field of the violet flame sun, they remained initially within the Stargate whilst the specific processes were undertaken before divine consorts in their etheric forms exit from the violet flame sun Stargate. When this took place, vast numbers of divine consorts left the violet flame sun Stargate in large groups with much excitement. Details of this will be shared at a later time. The violet flame sun has now become a higher self for the ancient ones from the great central sun. The violet flame sun is a higher self of the ancient ones from 23 on. And that Ayed and Suryananda have shared in detail the higher selves of the ancient ones and have retrieved higher selves to 22 for the ancient ones. Due to time, these higher selves of the ancient ones have not been shared as yet. It is hoped in the future a full description of the higher selves will be added into a post. Note for starseeds and galactics. They have their own measuring systems which are different to the ancient ones from the great central sun as to their higher selves. With the entering of the violet flame sun Stargate, this gives a deeper and more comprehensive understanding of the great central sun and creation. Whilst the violet flame sun Stargate's essence, energies, and higher frequencies are further absorbed, the violet flame sun, which has a specific aspect aligned to and with the great central sun, as with the violet flame, is of the utmost assistance to the seekers on Gaia in the comprehension of the vastness of the creative force of the great central sun. The ancient ones are very much aligned and connected inevitably to suns within the great central sun, whilst all suns are accessible within the great central sun. For starseeds and galactics, just as the violet flame sun is accessible to all lightworkers and seekers, whatever their origins, to be seen whilst on Gaia, whether in visions, meditations, clairvoyance, dreams, the vast number of divine consorts who have entered the violet flame sun Stargate during the 13th and 14th of October 2022, when these main entries began, are known as honorary attendees to the violet flame sun Stargate. This is very meaningful and profound for all who have so far entered. Entries will be ongoing. However, for divine consorts who have now accessed, entered, and left the violet flame sun Stargate, this will and has already begun to have a tremendous impact on their roles and paths of love and service, each in their own unique and specific aspects inherent within the great central sun. Inevitably, as was said to Suryananda, we have news many hours ago. This was a confirmation by Ayed and Father, who had looked in on some of our sessions during these 2 days, that the processes had been completed, and vast numbers have begun in large groups to exit the violet flame sun Stargate in their etheric body. All divine consorts who live on Gaia many hours ago returned, who had entered the violet flame sun Stargate have returned to Gaia, whilst their divine consorts within the great central sun, stars, and other worlds continue to remain with them, as always. In essence, no separation exists. Although in different worlds as beyond the physicality of Gaia, divine consorts in non-physical forms are always together as one. These events of the 13th and 14th of October are tremendously exciting and have long been awaited, inevitably due to timing. Ayed and Suryananda's journey on the great central sun and creation continues. And from Divine Brother of the Light Richard Rudd, Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA, Gene Key 32, October 14th, 2022 through October 19th, 2022. Failure, Preservation, Veneration. This gift of preservation is all about grafting. The strongest plants tend to be when we graft a young bud onto an old rootstock. The 32nd gift is drawn to the old, the traditional, the ancestral, not in a staid way, but because there are things that have deep value from our past that are really worth nourishing for future generations. To create something of value or to preserve something of value for future generations is the most wonderful way of spending one's life. The 64 Ways. And from the I Ching, the classic book of change, hexagram 32, duration. Thunder nourishes new seeds. Grafting young sprouts to old trees, the transmission continues unimpeded. Veneration is awakened clarity. Perseverance is initiative with intuition. Failure is agitated unease. Realization through intention. Thus the superior man stands firm and does not change his direction. When we trust in life enough, we begin to trust in the events of our lives too. We allow them to shatter us, and that reframes our view. We realize that this impulse to preserve that what we love has a whole new field to live in. What is essential? That is the great inner question. Richard Rudd's 64 Ways from GeneKeys.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Keep your focus on the Most High, rather than putting your attention elsewhere this weekend. Set boundaries with distractions so they don't interfere with your process of rediscovery. Offers or ideas may be coming in that seem loving and alluring, but notice the red flags. It's important to not fall backwards into the old paradigm or let it deceive you into doing that either. Instead, continue following the path of God, not the path of man. Let go of the past and welcome the rebirth that's beginning. Keep holding the highest visions of your life. Doing so will help you overcome past hurdles. You deserve the very best, so keep your heart open to receive only this for yourself. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Carolyn, Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christy Ashley. Venus trine Saturn. Venus in Libra holds the lovely vibes of harmony and balance that we so desperately were needing over the last few months. While this most recent Aries full moon was a major catalyst for purification, burning away all that does not serve us as this new now, there is a stillness and wholeness felt in this moment as we integrate the masculine and feminine energies and feel the stability and bliss of inner divine union. Be mindful not to fall back into old ways of patterns and continue to move forward on the path, holding your highest visions for what you wish to create in this new timeline. This planetary lineup is allowing our manifestations to be anchored and brings longevity and support to our goals and soul contracts. Be conscious with clear intent of exactly what it is you wish to birth in this next phase of the journey. With this recalibration, we are integrating so much and are encouraged to nourish the light body and rest as much as possible. The major shifts can bring about heartache and confusion at times as we let go of the old and move into the new, but we can no longer deny what is not aligning or resonating in the heart anymore. Have gratitude for every chapter in the book along the way. Good or bad, each experience and relationship holds important lessons that are necessary for our soul's growth and spiritual evolution. Fall into the arms of those that bring true, genuine support, unconditional love, and healthy happiness to your life. Clearly communicate your needs and trust that the universe provides exactly who and what you need in each moment. Happy weekend, family, from Christy Ashley. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Adrienne Elise. Gaia Daily, October 14th through the 17th. The Edge of Reality. Mercury is finishing up his third and final opposition with Jupiter. Mercury will exit retrograde shadow, returning to 8 degrees Libra on October 17th. This will bring to a close the Mercury retrograde energy. Now it's Mars's turn. Mars won't turn retrograde in Gemini until October 31st. But we are already feeling a slow in energy with Mars in exact square to Neptune in Pisces. We can't go any further in our evolution and at the same time stay in delusion. The true truth of our history and technology will set us free. but how to wrestle back our permission to evolve from the controlling energies. These are the questions of the next few months of Mars retrograde in Gemini. For supernova souls, this is a time of deep searching and remembering, a reinitiation back into our true spiritual potential. This Mars retrograde is an important preparation for our new visionary leaders. There's harmony in the air with the Sun in Libra in trine with Saturn. Venus is catching up to the Sun and also coming into trine with Saturn. It's all about figuring out our role and mission in the new age. It's the role of the feminine, which is in need of major overhaul. The Sun and Venus will stay near each other for close to 3 weeks. The Sun and Venus will travel over into the sign of Scorpio together on October 23rd. The same day that Saturn turns direct, our feminine is moving in new directions. This will lead us up to the partial solar eclipse with the Sun, Moon, and Venus together at 2 degrees Scorpio on October 25th. We have to get over our fear that keeps us from finding each other. It's time to join up and start growing our power together. Black Moon Lilith is coming into a long trine with Neptune and Pisces. Can we dream a new dream of the feminine? Can we overcome the programmed shame in order to join back together with her in love, devotion, and the perfect rhythm of ecstatic existence? Jupiter will be hovering over the Aries point all next week, getting ready to retrograde back into the sign of Pisces on October 29th. This is a journey back into the deepest mysteries of the Piscean age. We must find the captured queen and set her free. We are teetering on the edge of a new reality. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Venus in Libra trine Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. The connection between the goddess of love and harmony and the lord of karma and time brings the potential for greater stability in our relationships. Mature commitment and a clear idea of boundaries allows love to blossom. A willingness to work on issues together creates strong foundations and partnerships. With both bodies and air signs, making a mental connection, sharing ideas and thoughts is the best way to couple under this influence. Talk about your hopes for the future. Explore where compromises can be made so that all parties have a chance to realize dreams. Dedicate some time to sharing problems, burdens, and fears. Support is appreciated. Those who are single may value time with friends. Mutual respect all round keeps everyone happy. We can also tap this aspect for working on money matters or creative projects. Venus-Saturn is ideal for accomplishing something that really matters to you. Focus on manifesting more of what you love in your life. Consult the wisdom of your heart for direction. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 149, Red Rhythmic Moon. Rhythmic is the name for the number 6, and its keywords are balance, organize, and equality. Get into a rhythm today and organize yourself. Sometimes you have to take care of business. We need to address balance in our lives to make sure we are grounded and not always in our crazy minds so much. If you want to think straight, sort out your personal space and your workspace, and you'll find energy will flow better in those environments. It's easier to balance our minds when our lives are organized. Today is the red moon, which represents purify, universal water, and flow. Red moon days are all about giving up control and going along with whatever happens. This doesn't mean you can forget all about the organizing, though. Take your time and relax. Enjoy sorting yourself out, and the end result will feel very pleasing. To summarize, organize and purify, balance and flow. Did you ever notice how good you feel after you accomplish a task? This is what a dopamine hit feels like. If you want to get yours, get into a groove and address the things in your life that need attention. This is such a purifying process that you're bound to feel better by the end of the day. It's also a portal day. This gives extra power to the moon. The guide today is also the red moon, and so we have a double dose of moon's medicine. When the moon is guided by itself, we really don't have any choice but to just go with it. There really is no use in trying to control anything today. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina, Papa Giorgio, Red Rhythmic Moon, 6 Muluk, Keen 149, 14th of October 2022, Balancing Flow. 14-10-2022 equal 516 equal 66 equal 12 equal 3. Day codes 14, Media, Publicity, Promotion, Recognition. 5, Freedom, Change, Transformation, Movement, Liberation. 12, Acquiring Spiritual Wisdom, Strength. 3, Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity. Month year codes 10, Manifestation, Power, Authority. 1, New Beginnings, Original, Leader, Independent. 6, Heaven, Christ, Family, Romance, Fertility. 7, Magic, Mystic, Spiritual, Solitude, Initiation. 2, Partner, Twin, Cooperation. 20, The Awakening, Clear Vision. 22, Architect of Peace, Master Builder. Keen 149 equal 14 equal 5, Freedom, Change, Transformation. 5-5, Liberation Portal. A day to flow right through those 5D portal gates. Our 4th gap day in the row and day 6 in the yellow seed wave spell of awakening, flowering, new beginnings, ripening, opening to more light and blossoming into our highest potential. Today we are purifying and cleansing any toxins in our bodies and physical realm in order to flow into our highest timeline. Tone of creation, rhythmic, tone 6 in the physical realm. Action balances, power organizes, essence equality. The rhythmic phase is the one where this all adventuring and radiating miracle that is you learns to walk, but consciously, precisely, with fine organizational instincts, and with superb balance we see. Very soon you have mastered walking and are up and running. Go forth and explore your territory. Today is a great day to find balance in your physical reality and body through purification in order to find your flow. Today's themes are organizing and clearing our physical reality for balance and equality. A fantastic day for space clearing, decluttering, feng shui, and organization. Today's questions are, how can we purify our physical vessels and planet in order to organize for greater flow? Am I going with the new purified flow of 5D higher consciousness? Divine blessings for initiating torrents of pure divine flow in your life. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 149, Red Rhythmic Moon. The mantra, the code for today is, I organize in order to purify, balancing flow. I seal the process of universal water. With the rhythmic tone of equality, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Brothor of the Light, Andrew Neva, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Maryse Jean-Louis, for your donation. Thank you very much, beloved sister, for your continued and extra support this month. We appreciate you very much. Our Queen V. And I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Summer for another donation. Thank you very much. We appreciate you, Divine Angel, and your continued support. And we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at egolovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com, and she has a 20% off sale on all of her beautiful works of art until October 25th of the new moon for this autumn season. So be sure to take advantage of that. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful code from Insights from the Cosmic Astral, number 1727. Multidimensional energies establish and clear emotional blockages at this momentum. Destabilization of all control systems is happening at 85% non-regressive at this momentum. Immediate replacement is. Rotation of light bearers is. Specific alternatives are being discontinued. Subconscious walking between two worlds. Decisions are starting to come into the higher fields. God's love is infinite. The karmic periods are complete. The realities of humanity thrive. The self-centered are spiraled into the light of truth. Galactics keep ruling in the new era as the trumpets blow. Night shadows become visible as the pieces connect. Star communities are fully recognized. God is. Blues are loaded to the fallen at this momentum. Substitutes are paid. Jars of shyness are stoked at this momentum. The Ukrainians are moving to the light. Cycles of storms are multiply. The floats are not visible to humanity now. It's consumed. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed weekend as we continue our journey down the Omega column of our 10 galactic activation portals of transformations and manifestations. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.